Welcome back to another Easy Odds Champions League videocast. I'm here with the Mad Dog, Ross, Casey. Are you hit was it 2 from 4 last week?
2 from 4 last week, in profit.
In profit, always in profit.
Always
Been in profit for about the last 200,000 weeks, literally. So we'll go straight into it. Man City versus PSG.
Massive game.
The one
Massive
English team left in the competition. You'd think they were favourites. Well, it's a kind of odd thing going on at the moment in the market, isn't there, Ross?
Yeah, there absolutely is, Jake.
Yeah.
In the full-time result market, PSG are favourites to win, and yet in the to qualify market, they're not favourites to win. So I guess people are thinking maybe that it'll be a 1-0 win, but then they'll still go through. So how does that work?
No.
So basically, I'm just not entirely sure what the bookies are thinking, and I think 13 to 10 here on PSG to qualify looks a decent price. They've got suspension worries. They're without David Luiz. Verratti's out. But I actually think that the players that are going to come in are a bit more dependable. Marquinhos is actually a more dependable centre-half than David Luiz is. Maybe he won't win 30,000 penalties, but he might stop a few tackles.
Oh, that was so annoying, wasn't it? His face, David Luiz's face, so smug.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. PSG have just conceded two away goals in the first leg, of course. So they have got to at least score once in this game, but they've got the firepower to do that. I feel. I think that they're a good price at 13 to 10 to qualify. Either a win or a 2-2 draw won't give them any chance of doing that. Of course, if they draw 2-2 in this game, then they'll have to go through extra time and penalties.
Yeah.
They're up against Joe Hart, of course, so that could be a troublesome one. Is Joe Hart's
what a save that was?
Yeah,
absolute beauty.
Joe Hart knows how to get into a player's head, doesn't
he?
But Man City were less than convincing on the weekend. Only beat West Brom 2-1. A late goal from Sam Nasri, the newly bleached blonde Sam Nasri, looking very sharp.
He had grey hair before. I didn't see that goal. I didn't know he had dyed his hair grey. There was a lot of controversy about it.
Yeah,
a lot of people like the old man look. But
now he's gone very Nick Carter.
Has he?
Backstreet Boys 90s, yeah. Class look. But PSG have got previous in terms of knocking teams out of this competition, of course. Chelsea know all about that. And this is new territory for Man City. You've never been this far in the tournament. They're going to have the fans trying to will them on in this game. But I do think that Laurent Blanc's side, who have won 10 of the last 11 away games in all competitions, are a decent side away from home. They can win this game. I think they're actually a better price to qualify than they are to win the game. Whilst Man City have won just 2 of their last 6 matches in all competitions, so that's hardly great form coming into this game. Yeah. They were decent away from home, but they're going to have to push forward in this game, and PSG can hit them on the break, especially if the likes of Lucas Moura plays. I really like Lucas Moura. He's a really great player.
Yeah,
back PSG to qualify here at 13 to 10. Sorry, fans of the Premier League, but I just think they're a better price than Man City here.
Traitor.
Man City are odds on to qualify, and I can understand that because they've got the 2 away goals. But I just think PSG are a pretty decent price here to qualify. As I say, 10 wins out of 11 away from home seems to suit them, and they can win at a Man City side who've won just 2 of the last 6.
Well, you're a traitor.
Massive traitor.
To England and to the Premier League.
to Man City's one English player.
Come on, City! Come on, City! No, I want City to win. Always Premier League guy for me. Every single Champions League, I don't even care. Man United, my least. I want them the least to win, but I would still be supporting them if they're playing a foreign team in the final.
Fair enough.
But just not as much. Next up, Real Madrid are behind against Wolfsburg.
Surprisingly,
they're playing at home, but I mean, they have got a mountain to climb. I mean, it's not just a 1-0; it's a 2-0. Well, you can say it, but I mean, obviously, if Wolfsburg score a goal, then it's going to be seriously hard for them to get back, isn't it?
This is going to be a really tough one to call. Only 19% of the sides that have been 2-0 down in Champions League history after the first leg have actually gone through.
Great stat.
In the second leg. So can Real Madrid go up against the odds here and do it? I actually think they can. They're actually 19 to 20 to qualify here. Odds on to pull back a 2-0 loss in the first leg, which is incredible. Like as you say, if Wolfsburg do score, they're going to need to score at least 4 goals to go through. And they do have, of course, Julian Draxler, who was absolutely brilliant in this first leg up against Danilo. Tore him apart. Whether he can do that at the Bernabeu remains to be seen. But we've seen teams such as Roma go to Real Madrid in the Champions League and perform really well. They didn't score when they should have done, and ended up getting knocked out. But in that game, they probably should have actually won the game with the amount of chances that they had.
Yeah.
However, Real Madrid do know how to win games. They've kept 12 clean sheets at home this season and only conceded 14 in front of their own fans at the Bernabeu, which is a decent return. And the problem for Wolfsburg here is that they score goals for absolute fun. They were 4-0 up on the weekend after just 39 minutes. I managed to squeeze out the game for the rest of the match. They've netted 17 goals in the last 4 home games.
Man.
So can they turn around a 2-goal deficit? I think they can. The interesting thing here is if they can keep a clean sheet. But with 12 clean sheets at home this season already, Wolfsburg are a far better side at home than they are away from home.
Yeah.
I think that they can win 2-0 here at a best price of 13-10. So we're not even necessarily saying that Real Madrid will turn it around. They could win this game 1-0 and we'll still win our bet.
They could win 2-0. Still win your bet.
Absolutely. So
they could even win 3-0.
They could win 3-0.
Win your bet.
We can keep going with this. But yeah, 13-10 on a side that have kept 12 clean sheets at home to win 2-0. They're going to score. They're not going to not score at the Bernabeu. It's only whether they can score enough in this match, but they've got the firepower. They haven't got a kind of consistency of looking like they even like each other on the pitch, Benzema, Bale and Ronaldo, but outright players with just capability, with their own natural ability, something special. They're more than capable. So that's my tip there. Real Madrid to win 2-0 against Wolfsburg at 13-10.
I cannot believe that Real Madrid are odds on to qualify. That is unbelievable. Odds on, and they're 2-0 down. Odds on. That is a joke.
That shows how scared the
they must be so scared because that's just crazy. Actually, I can't believe that they're odds on.
Yeah, not my tip.
No. Next up, Atletico Barcelona, who Atletico were really unlucky, I thought, against Barcelona in the first leg. Torres got that early goal and then just went mental, got a red card.
Yeah.
I backed Atletico to win that game 6-1 as well. It would have been an absolute dream night for me.
Yeah.
Because I had it in a double with Brighton. They bloody won as well.
Yeah, they did.
But what's going to happen here? Who cares about the Championship?
So yeah, let's go back to the Champions League, and it's an all La Liga tie, massive tie. I'm really looking forward to this game. It's going to be an epic battle. Love watching Atletico Madrid play. They're just absolute Rottweilers on the pitch, aren't they? Really great to watch. And Simeone on the touchline. If we can just have a fan cam of Simeone for 90 minutes, I'd probably just watch that. To be honest. But Barcelona come into this game with just 1 win in 4, which is unbelievable for a team with the quality that they've got. And unlike them, they lost 1-0 on the weekend against Real Sociedad, formerly of David Moyes fame, of course. And they're 5-4 to win this game, which just on first glance, whenever Barcelona are odds against, you have to say that's a pretty good price because they are probably on paper the best team in the world. But however, Atletico Madrid are just absolutely incredible at home. They've conceded just 7 goals this season at home, which is all down to the defensive stability of the side. As I said, they're absolute Rottweilers. Every single time that a player comes near them, there's 3 or 4 Atletico red and white shirts surrounding them, kicking them, biting them. I can see why Diego Costa was at that club.
Yes.
But if anyone can stop MSN, Maynard, Suarez, and Neymar, and Messi, then it's definitely the Atletico defence. I think Atletico looked good value in the first leg up until that red card. Even once Torres had been sent off, it took Barcelona quite a while to try and get in behind Atletico Madrid, and they came away with a 2-1 loss. And considering that they were down to 10 men after 35 minutes at the Nou Camp, that shows how good they are defensively to keep that to just a 1-goal deficit. Unbelievable how good they are at defence. So I think that 29-20 here, a better price than backing Barcelona to win the game. Atletico Madrid draw no bet. So I'm not necessarily saying that Atletico Madrid will win this game, but I think that they can avoid defeat. So you'll get your money back if it's a draw, and you'll get your 29-20 winnings if Atletico do turn it around and knock out Barcelona, which will be a bit of a shock. But they have got the away goal.
Yeah.
So a 1-0 win, which is something that Atletico Madrid do really, really well.
Yeah.
Is plausible. Atletico Madrid draw no bet 29-20. Decent price, I think.
I don't think Atletico Madrid gets enough credit in any way,
Absolutely.
or have ever done, or have not done for the last couple of years. I mean, they have with the funds and resources that they have, and how well they've been doing it. I mean, the title race is well and truly on again now.
They've won La Liga. They've got to the Champions League final in the past. They're second in La Liga currently.
Their defence is just unbelievably good. It's just, I have a feeling that Atletico are going to qualify.
Wow.
I really do.
Well, I'm happy that you say that as my tip is.
I really do think they are going to qualify. Honestly, another one, not unusually, but weirdly close game between Benfica and Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich are big favourites to go through now, but it's not completely said and done, is it?
Absolutely not. No. The one thing that Bayern Munich will be delighted with in that 1-0 win in the first leg is that Benfica haven't scored the away goal, so one goal here and it's pretty much curtains, isn't it? Because Benfica need to score 3 goals against Manuel Neuer, and Manuel Neuer tends not to score, to concede 3 goals, unless he's playing England, because England are brilliant.
Definitely tends not to score either.
Tends not to score, yeah. But Benfica are a very decent outfit. I think they look decent value to win either half in Lisbon on Wednesday night. They've lost just 3 games at home all season and have won every single match that they haven't lost, so they just don't do draws. So don't back a draw. They need to score to have any hope of qualification here after losing the first leg 1-0. But they're in great scoring form. They scored 11 times in their last 3 home games, so that's really, really good. Not quite as good as Real Madrid, who are just unbelievable. But I think that they can score on Wednesday, even without their main threat, Jonas, who's suspended for this game, which is a big loss for them. But as I was saying about how good the defence was at Atletico Madrid, they actually went to Atletico Madrid in the group stages and won 2-1.
Okay.
So not many teams have gone to the Calderon and scored 2 goals. So I certainly think that they've got the capability to at least score in this game. And with Bayern Munich not exactly firing on all cylinders at the moment, they're winning games or they're grounding out draws, but they're not scoring many. They're they're not letting in many, but they're not scoring many. So I think Benfica to win either half here. So if they won just the second half 1-0, but we're already 2-0 down, that would still be a winning bet for us. They've only failed to score in one of the last 18 home fixtures, Benfica. So I do think that they'll probably score. And Benfica to win either half at a best price of 2-1. I think it's a really good price.
That's a really good price, 100%. A really good price. Do you want to throw a couple of interesting bets there?
Absolutely.
A little bit of outsiders.
So
apart from PSG to qualify, that traitor move.
Absolutely. So all odds against, as always, as I am the mad dog who wants to bet on odds on shots these days.
No one.
So I'll run through them again for you. PSG to qualify 13-10. Real Madrid to win 0 13-10. Atletico Madrid draw no bet 29-20. Or Benfica to win either half at best price of 2-1. Make sure that you use the wallet on desktop or on the app. Make sure that you get the best possible odds with Easy Odds, where you can compare the odds across a multiple amount of bookmakers and basically win more money. That's the reason that we bet with Easy Odds, because we make sure that we give you, the punter, the best possible price. So make sure you download the app, get on the desktop, read my football tips for the rest of the week, and also this guy's horse racing tips, as he's been on absolute fire recently. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to easyodds.com on YouTube, and I've been Ross Casey, and this guy is Jay Johns.